What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to the Indianapolis Colts Syndicate. Right here, we're going to just review a single play from one of the training camp practices when they were doing one-on-ones with wide receivers and cornerbacks. And one of the matchups that's happening at every practice is Michael Pittman versus Kenny Moore. When they get in one-on-one periods, every single practice they're in one-on-one periods, it's Kenny Moore, Michael Pittman. Those two have not gone against anybody else in this training camp in one-on-ones. So with that said, I should let you know Kenny Moore has won a lot of those reps. Okay, Kenny Moore is balling out at camp. And I thought about putting him in the camp standout video, but I thought, Kenny, he had his breakout season. He's been a Pro Bowler. I didn't want to add him into that when there were other guys to put in there, some of the young guys to put in there. But Kenny Moore, for what it's worth, is having an extremely strong camp, looking like the best version of Kenny Moore that we've seen thus far, especially as the leader in that cornerback room and really in the whole secondary room as a whole. Kenny Moore is stepping up this year as the leader we know he can be on the field. But this play here that we're going to be talking about, Michael Pittman finally wins his rep. And this video comes from the Colts Twitter feed. And what they said on the tweet was best on best. That's it. It's just best on best. And during the video, you're going to see text at the bottom of the screen. Those are Coach Steichen's words as this is going on. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to flash this up. We have Pittman, amazing get off, and then boom, boom, hitting that double move on Kenny Moore. And as quick as that was, the route running that we're seeing from Michael Pittman, it's not something, he's been a good route runner, right? He's, especially on slant routes, he's one of the best slant route runners. But slants, a lot of that is knowing how to get separation from a guy, and he's been pretty elite at that his whole career. But seeing him run intermediate routes to where he's able to get that sort of separation and break away from a guy like that, stepping up like that for Michael Pittman Jr., especially going into a contract year. He said he's fine playing on the last year of his contract and getting an extension next offseason or during the 2023 season. So if we can see sharp route running like this from Michael Pittman Jr. consistently, then I expect we're going to see Michael Pittman Jr. have a real breakout season. A couple of years ago with Carson Wentz, he had over 100 catches, over 1,000 yards. Of course, we're going to call that a breakout. That's a really good season. A lot of receivers never have that in the NFL. But I think this season is going to be the best season we've ever seen from Michael Pittman Jr. That is what we're seeing on a consistent basis. And it should give us all hope having Reggie Wayne teaching all of these receivers, especially Michael Pittman Jr. being the number one guy. We expect him to be great, right? We've seen him be really good in the past. We expect him to be great having Reggie Wayne in the building. And I think we're going to see a bit of an ascension from all of our receivers this year. Michael Pittman Jr. being at the top of that list. Alec Pierce not far behind him. I honestly expect Alec Pierce to be the breakout receiver for the Colts this season. Josh Downs has an opportunity to do that, but, we're going to have to see what his role is with Isaiah McKenzie being in the lineup and them, probably splitting reps for a large part of the season. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think of this video. Does this type of video, is this something that you like? Should we do this more often on this channel? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to check back in just a little while. The Colts will be doing their training camp practice later this evening from 6 o'clock to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And after that happens, I'll get the notes as quickly as I can and get a video to you guys as fast as possible. And with that said, take care of yourself, take care of each other. I'll see you for the next video.